Ashab-e Kahf is the story of small group of youngsters. Their story is in the Holy Quran. Surah Kahf explains the whole incident for the Islamic followers. Anyone can read the translation of Surah Kahf to understand the story of Ashab-e Kahf. Here is the brief, complete story. Story begins around 250 century era. A Roman king ruled this country, and the king used to arrange the annual worship of the idols. Worship was considered the main event in the society. People used to wear colorful clothes and have special preparations for worship. There was a man that believed in the oneness of Allah Almighty. He was impressed by the teachings of Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. He was not happy with the behavior of the society. The man always tried to convince the society and taught them the oneness of Allah Almighty. He refused to participate in the worship. Over time, he was succeeded in forming small group of youngsters that believe in Allah. When the king came to know about them, the king ordered to kill them. To keep them safe, they start hiding in different places. Once they were traveling from small village, they met with a farmer. They preached Islam in front of farmer and convinced them to embrace Islam. The farmer agreed to walk with them, and the farmer had a dog along with him, and they started a journey to reach a cave. When they reached the cave, they decided to take some rest like a guard. The dog stood at the entrance of the cave. In the cave, they made a helpful prayer to Allah Almighty to save them from the king and the death. Allah Almighty listened to their prayers and helped them. The group of youngsters, along with the dog, slept for 300 years in the cave. When they woke up, they didn't know that 300 years have passed. They sent a young member of their group to buy food from the bazaar. And the shopkeeper was stunned to see such an old coin. Later on, they got fame when their fame reached the king of the time. The king was impressed and seek Islam from them. When the group of these people died, their graves were made in the cave along with the grave of the dog. People used to visit the cave and recite Fatiha on their graves. Ashab-e Kahf cave is located in Turkey. The cave is linked with the memory of people who slept 300 years. Their graves are also present in that cave. Annually, many Islamic followers visit this cave. The Ashab-e Kahf cave is known as the cave of 7 people, as they were 7 companions. This cave is located near Jordan, Amman. The cave is related to digit 7 because it contains 7 graves. At the top of the cave, once there was a church. In church, Christians used to offer their religion prayers. Later on, the church is converted into a mosque, and the mosque is under the control of Muslims, and Muslims offer their prayers in that mosque. Although the cave's exact location is not known. In Surah Kahf, Allah Almighty explains the whole event of Ashab-e Kahf. The complete information about the Ashab-e Kahf cave and the number of people is not mentioned.